And we are sure going to do the review of Sarkodie's latest album. That is the No Pressure album. It is in the stores now. Have you been able to stream one or two? I was motivated or sponsored to stream the songs last night by Sack Nation. Big ups to Father Success, Kovna Redu Ata, and all the guys. They actually sponsored me to stream the song. Wow. Charlie, data ne sa yo tina no pay mu betimi atop ya na me fanto aso ma me na me drew track 10. I have 5 more to listen. but let's start a conversation this way. Roland,
I will commend Sarkodie for what he did prior to the release of the main album, because I know Bian Timi a build amount for anticipation, sir. Because right from time now only Ghana. Oh yeah, when he released even the artwork, the kind of conversation, I think somewhere last week I was having a conversation with someone, say ever since we release it, or I now say that even the No Pressure album or release the artwork now, I think say he's been able to put himself in a conversation even online. At least every week be a Sarkodie No Pressure home bibi. Or release nyom say ebia say nye bibi no obi be kan fa ho. It has to do with some of the songs now or release here that has to do with Coachella, Vibration, Bakono. You understand? Which is very very good. Which is very 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 good, because at least wetimi keep momentum now. And I for one, I was a little scared with regards to the way I now response in the Bay, especially Nyama Bia Bebu Bomu to say time now when he announced that he was going to release it on the 7th. Now he had to postpone it again, say because of 1 or 2, so he had to bring it today. And no, Emma Miss Roy Kakra, because already now with the kind of album listening, and yenim say yenim the way nyum ni likia an album ni likia ansha na akoye beans when the kind album listening first one which was not in Ghana, and we came to do another one in Ghana. So I will commend him for how he was able to protect the whole project till the final day. I mistreat me or audio mark, and I think so far I don't know how as much on then of course 100K was a day.
Wow.
It was
even at dawn.
Yes, as much in the car. So now I wouldn't be surprised if by after midday no almost about 1 million or something. I wouldn't be surprised. I commend him for how he was able to build anticipation. I think it was great.
All right, thank you so much. So we will be listening to some of the songs, or we'll be reviewing some of the songs. And I want to say thanks once again to Sack Nation. Like I said, they actually sponsored my streaming of the album. Father Success and his people in Sack Natives, big ups to you. Kovna Redu, Arthur, Jiga, Ganyo B, and all the good guys there. I might not know all the names. XO. Yes, Sack's album, the anticipation and how far he's come with it.
First of all, let me big up Sarkodie, man. He's been very strong. He's been consistent. He's been there. I mean, I like him. I mean, his stage moves, his style of movement. I mean, everything about him. I mean, he's been there for a long time now. I remember when he started till now. So I think he's got some experience that no matter what happens, he will know how to, come out with that album. Anticipation, of course. I didn't hear much about it from beginning. But let me big up SHATTA Wale this time, because I saw him tweeting it and telling people to just follow the album.
I'm laughing because when you mentioned SHATTA Wale, a discussion we were having this morning came to mind. SHATTA Wale has really promoted the album in the last days.
The last 3 days. I saw it like 3 days.
But we've listened to the songs on the album and we've realized that there were some shots at him.
Oh, okay, so doing that is not anything so special, but once whether he's on it or not, his voice, without doing that, how would you know that he is on it? So his voice and his part of being part of the album.
No, he did not sing on the album, as in Sack threw some shots at him in the song, on one of the songs.
Oh, okay. I haven't listened to the album.
Yeah, we will play some of them.
Okay. But that one is normal. He's been there with them.
Yeah.
He's been there with them. I mean, throwing shots at each other is normal in the game right now. So I think SHATTA Wale made a lot of people
pay attention
to that album, especially like me. So I was like, oh yeah, Sarkodie have released something nice, because it's one of my favorites. So I have to go and look at it and listen to. But I haven't got time yet.
Okay.
And I think after here, or I'll listen some here, and then after here I'll just go and take a look at it. So I think SHATTA Wale did well to make the anticipation and everything stronger, greater. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mr. Na,
yes, sir.
Let me get your opinion. The anticipation. We'll be looking at the songs. We'll be listening to some of them, but I'm talking about the anticipation before the release of the album. Yes, boss.
Yeah, obviously, I'll side with Roland about his ability to protect the content, even after the listening sessions, because I can leaky and can be a baby but I mean, and an album 16 tracks, 15 tracks,
15,
yes,
15.
Beautiful. I mean, and Sarkodie, I mean, no doubt we know his record, we know what he's been after, about 10 years in the game. He's been able to maintain a top position, and Nekrao can A-list artist Nekrao can be, and so I mean, it's no doubt, and the anticipation has been solid.
Okay.
Now they can't shatter him.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's be able to join in the fray, promote the album, it shows the brotherhood, and I wish that could go for all the top guys.
Yeah, I don't know if Stonebwoy has tweeted or posted it yet.
I don't know yet.
Bro, have you seen anything from Stonebwoy at the moment?
I don't know yet, but I think it's worth recommendation. And he featured about 11 guys, top guys in there, and for an artist to be able to feature the caliber of people Sarkodie had on his album, it shows his pedigree, and what he's made of, and so yes, big up to him.
Okay.
I think we will come back for the second part of the conversation. Yes, so
all right, so I have information that Stonebwoy has tweeted the link. So I'm sure it makes it good. It makes it good. At least there is this love we are looking for. So now that Stonebwoy has tweeted, it is really good. So we're going to listen to some of the songs on the album very, very soon. But let me listen to Sammy Rasta. And here I'm talking about the anticipation, the activities leading to the release of the album.
Sammy, I think bebo Sarkodie abaso. I think they on the kind of people, the A-list artists, they are still showing their power in the media space and the music industry, because maybe they have been following it, and I think he's done a great job with the current trend of the young artists. Almost songs are all over any manona. Me to me na me who kakra say obetimi catch up with the attention. No, but I think with various activities, especially the trip to Kumasi and all that, it's really brought some kind of way say, and of course for an artist to release a photo shoot of an album, now ever generated discussions all over. The anticipation now towards the way say and I think the industry as a whole, so I am very supportive. Most of the
I think the industry has supported.
Yes, most of the artists, most of the media, the bloggers, traditional media, everybody is talking about it and posting his flyers and all that. So I think why are there, and I'm hoping, just as Roland kind said, the numbers will prove. With all this I call around the album, say the numbers so streaming numbers will rise, and then near who says still now they are still strong. But I think big shout outs to also SHATTA Wale. Sammy, there's this thing that we really need to talk about,
which is
say obi free we camp na obi echo tweet and I say or promoting the young quadia. Now there are a lot of insults in this man. It's not good at all. Idea say eye Shatta Wale Sarkodie
kasem na kan ye nyanto ase so
me say Shatta eco post 2 eye Sarkodie a flyer a can album no ho asem we saw a lot of Sack Nation no not Sack natives insulting Shatta Wale.
Oh really?
Yes, a lot of them say, "Oh, go."
Because I have rather seen love between them.
No, between them,
especially on Twitter. Not only there.
Sammy, go and read comment.
Really?
Go and read comment.
Because I've also seen so many.
Sammy, go and read comment. Even when Sarkodie also posted the Shazi, they did the same thing.
Which people did the same thing?
Shatta fans. Oh, and these are some of the things I say. We do away with it because only pana your friends say who feel on Sarkodie and I say who feel on pen and and I say you know on Sarkodie no he is trying to promote until then who free Sarkodie camper you come and say something against Shatta Wale for posting. Because
what I have rather seen is that for the past days I've seen some of the key Shatta Wale fans also pushing the No Pressure album. I have seen that all over.
Great.
But I've not followed the thread.
I
the Shatta Wale
actually took my time to read comment under Shatta's post.
Okay, I have not followed it, so
yes,
I can't.
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And yet, omo retweet. Reposting no asem na maker. I'm talking about the kind of commenter the artist no post nasi. And somebody will clearly post and you comment and you see that this one is coming from Sarkodie's camp. This one is coming from Shatta Wale's camp. I think it's a non idea happen between the young ones, no. Because young ones we are now we are treated way there now we are now omo fans ni nyina here there but ube say Shatta Wale koye bibia you see Sarkodie fan bia ono beba be keka sebi kwasi asem bi wo post na say say uni a hit song then and all those kind of things. Continue to promote, we will help you to get a hit song and all those kind of
those
what comments. I say comments
and you know it even happened with Wale. One of the guys Sarkodie featured on the album. One fan tweeted that Sarkodie gave you a career, and I think Wale was even disappointed.
Yes.
Because if you are talking about who is big and you are talking about Sarkodie giving Wale a career
what is all this?
So Sarkodie himself was not even happy with that tweet.
Yeah,
so he also came and condemned the guy, describing him as one damn guy who will always be in the midst of some of these things. So I'm sure same way you would get some fans who will just misbehave because they've seen a Shatta Wale in there. They will try to misbehave, but I'm sure we have to ignore them.
But it's not encouraging. I mean, it is not. Because for me, if I say me a foreigner, and I me follow Shatta Wale, and I me say Shatta Wale, I post to something about Sarkodie, and I go check the comment side, and Sarkodie's fans are throwing shade at Shatta Wale. It doesn't speak well of us. Oh yeah, no, wow, post to be crab, but under Shatta Wale post to know you go and read a lot of comments. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
And to me share these things, you know. I think say the artists themselves will have to talk to their fans. Say this is we always talk about your friend say the unity. What kind of unity are we looking for? Yes, and to know if the man himself Shatta Wale na kasa ba out about Twitter. Why do you have to go and remind him say Onya hit song and all those kind of what kind of loose talk no?
I know you want to talk about what kind of nonsense. Oh, feel free. Sometimes allow the words to just flow. What kind of nonsense is that? Feel free and let's go. Yes, you want to say something?
The time has come for the fans to know say it's about entertainment. I think a lot of beef has gone on and people are thinking that the beef has become part of the entertainment and they are unable to decouple themselves from the beef and then the entertainment. Elsewhere in other jurisdictions we have music festivals, large music festivals where you can have music in the park type of thing where different artists will come in. What I say? And if I say you was Sarkodie on the bill, you was Shatta on the bill, and the fans now agree, would they come together? I mean, how is it going to be like? What I say? So the fans need to now begin to grow, just like the way the musicians are growing, so that entertainment spirit,
there is something sometimes I wish we stop even talking about, especially when we talk about fans growing. These fans will never grow. Yes, the reason is it is not all of them that can mature.
Anyway,
at least I interact with some of these fans of artists.
Yeah.
You know the level of maturity based on whoever you interact with.
Sure.
So personally, I decide to only communicate with those who are level-headed.
Okay.
If I see you are that floor guy always fooling, even if I see your post, I'll not even react to it.
Okay.
But when I see the level-headed guys, I always deal with them.
Yeah.
You see what we are saying? They will never stop. That's true. So no one should even bother himself that the fans should not. There will always be, like Sarkodie said, there will always be that damn guy, and it happens across board.
I didn't think any the young ones.
Which is the young ones?
Say, I saw your talk.
No. They don't. No. Sami Rasta. Your talk. Momu nyambe ode fan base is too.
I know, but you see,
Momu nyambe ode fan base.
At the end, say, Sarkodie, Shatta, Wale. So them say, BB bomb in term they throw shots to each other.
Yeah.
Definitely they will have
fans
which are not supporting some of them. You been your fans on support Shatta Wale. I was Sarkodie mu. The fans Sak natives mu. Sani been your Shatta movement so on feel Opa Momun brothers, Momon Walipu. Still, they will still not love them.
No one should even bother.
Of course, we shouldn't talk about because it's part of the game. It's part of it.
It's like football. No matter when you go onto the field, one spectator can decide to fool.
Your player being
when England and Italy played the finals. Look at how the English were beating the Italians.
Yes.
They were beating them physically. Like they actually took hostage of one gate.
But
if you come out now and they see that you are an Italian,
and know your competition.
Hey, to them, they see it as a competition. They see it as a competition. That's why sometimes they can come up with some facts.
Yes,
we have the best subscribers. You don't have. We've won 10 awards. You don't have. We've done this. Share.
That's how the art has gotten to.
Exactly.
Back then, art is just to enjoy, send message across, communicate. But now, art is more like a competition. Like there's a title you got to win, and that started when this fan base thing started. This is my fans. What's selecting crowd so I'm open on your fans. So some other people cannot come and even join and give you fair support, judgment, and ABB. So you have biased people coming in. Definitely, because what bon cry is what shada.
All right. Okay. Let's do this. We have to listen to some of the songs. Time is running out. For the fun thing there, I believe we have said what we have to say. There is no way we can stop them from doing what they do. I have decoded how I'm going to do it. If I realize you are level-headed, I'll deal with you. If you are not, I'll just ignore you forever and ever. After all, you don't do anything for me. You don't do anything with me. It is just entertainment, and I see it is a family thing. So if you want to reason, I'll reason with you. But if you want to remain a common flaw, your friend is saying fun, I'll leave you there to be a common flaw, and I'll take my better position. In fact, I'll not deal with you, cry. So this is the introduction of the album, No Pressure. And let me also give this caution. We just got the album done. We have not been able to do some works on the songs yet. So you listen to it as it has been presented to us for today. Maybe in subsequent days, DJ Stickout did the needful, and we will continue like that. So this is just the intro. Intro Nikeke Unti.
For all the patience, how would you special occasions. How you niggas thought that I was washed up? So why you always hating? Album name me 2020, but I'm hindi. I had to keep you waiting. Still I know my name is on top. Damn, I gotta thank God. And we never gonna stop. Cause I got me 10 more. Pasa Sarkodie be jive rap. Nah, Jomo to me handcuff. They be me do no be a first year whack. So I had to check in with the landlord. Drip God. We be say why you know the pick course. Anka when I women take for over ridiculous. Still I know where you fly, you go trip more. What the fuck you think I'm doing this for? But you shut me at 45th floor. Damn off reception, I ain't checking when I'm about to hook in protocol, give me strict law. 100. It's a pity how you niggas chase fame. Cloud chasing, I wanna stay sane. Niggas claim boss, but pull up in fake chains. Boys say this on my blog, you niggas the dick change. Shit is a little strange. Yeah, the year when I be you the feel pain. Walking my dog, you walk us and I still came. And Banasana, who the fuck do you blame, huh? Agenda na mo set my name who ni na be hello. I want say what be na boko share here. I was looking for Caro. Okay. And you mean I be raise bana ka boys and then that's what you payo. Okay. Gonna rappers do pia my name into we pia for me ayo.
Say Ghana rappers. Obia mame no ntimo friend yayo. What is yayo?
Mame.
In what language is that? Krobo. Sarkodie ope Krobo name up.
Yeah, Krobo.
Anayan country. With a mon country. Oh, okay. Tracy Krobo is so.
Anayan country.
I think the kabuteni does. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to be selective because I'm not sure we can play all 15 songs. We are going to be very selective on the songs. Then we will play some of them. DJ Sticker, let's go to Rollies and Cigars. Rollies and Cigars, I believe that it is one of the hottest on it. And ladies and gentlemen, like I'm saying, we just will be delivering them as they have been presented to us today. And on subsequent days, we will sure do the reviews, we'll do the editing, and we'll take it like that. And let me also put this out. When it comes to reviews of albums, it could come from different angles. We've seen some people putting out some comments. We'll get opinion from some of these things. And I want you guys to know that it is a review we are doing. We are not only doing praises. So where we have to praise, we will praise. And where someone has anything to say, we will surely go ahead and do that conversation. Be open-minded on this. Let's have a free flow. Alright, so this is the first one on the album, and Eric Tosca has given me the clear evidence that Stoneboy has also tweeted the link of the album, and I'm sure that is what we are all looking for, that togetherness to push the agenda of Ghana music. Rollies and Cigars, and that is what you just listened to. And for information, Ro, say Hana Ponchi Biwono.
So say so we say we bet in Brad Charles what if he train man
okay back we been so can want the ref you know. I said this time around no fake friends
only Rollies and Cigars
and obo Brad Charles dey ti Brad Charles na mo say hwan
Brad Charles oh say him said the most popular Charles in Ghana is Charles Nyama Mensah.
So what if it is not what if it is not the most popular Charles?
I just second sack na gasabe ebe boy.
Exdo na Tronyum Oshasa line na Brad Charles no need for fake friends no Brad Charles and here can ask me.
Well, once I that thing that's how it's going to be portrayed.
Okay.
That's people will always think say and Charles it didn't Charles Edoson. It be craft reprek with Charles. So they make sure to know Brad Charles na be kan to me the nanka obi fu front of Bob Brad Charles and can normal. But once on it SHATTA what that back and forth punches through people might think say those fans who might put into his Charles there.
Okay.
SHATTA now will be but when you are writing, you have a whole picture in your mind. So, try a picture and you get and a drink a picture. You see the picture and then you write what the picture tells you. So, in this case, you know, young fun say because of that back and forth through punches and
friction. Okay.
Yeah, funny say yes, I branches now. For now, yeah, that's how we're going to judge it. So me no want to kwadam ko gina we bi kra na me boss sami din kra na anya wu e bia na sami
yeah.
People say oh mpena sem you say
I'm because sami twa no dancing competition in
na me nim say your fake friend that one I don't know about that.
Oh, we knew about their friendship.
Yes.
And we also know that their friendship is not as it started.
Yeah, in the public domain and
no reality. Recently, even when he went to Kumasi on a media round, he even talked about it. That yes, he and Shatta Wale, they used to be cool until he dropped the this song. The advice. He said after he dropped the advice, he realized that his communication with Shatta got worse. Shatta was not calling him, and he was also not calling him. And he realized that Shatta would be like that. Shatta will not change. That is how he is. Today they will be fine. Tomorrow Shatta will go and throw some this at him, maybe on radio, during interviews or whatever. So he understands, or better still, he's come to understand Shatta the way he is.
Okay. So why writing? Branches. If you know this, then are you trying to call the guy to come in because you know who he is and you know his style? So you want to, like utitin nombra no so can be and then that's it means they haven't stopped being fine on any business, or you soon deny business.
It's not a business no more. There is no friendship now. There is business.
And then we take it like that. We throw a man. We throw a man until say Shatta so ewo honor of feel say. Right, on also bet me about Sarkodie Sudin.
Baby. I see. Okay, so there was also another line in this same song where Sarkodie did some beautiful publicity for Jatta Cement. It was very subtle. Just that you have to pay attention.
That one is good, but it's bad.
Why is it good and bad?
Sisi my charge say Jatta, and also my word say Jatta. More forget to gas him.
Sana line it here.
You know, do you know what's not that no? So make us some you could have gone ahead. No, you don't. If you want to like big up somebody, you don't big up and spoil other one.
Person. Oh, okay.
Professionalism, no. You big sisi my charge say Jatta. Simple. Why do you have to bring more forget to gas him? I no kwama me forgetting him. Among kwama me man no below the belt because I know
Sammy Rasta say I know your wordplay.
No, it's very cheap. It's very cheap. I'm trying to tell you something serious. More forget to gas him. Who die out to me gas him ni DC.
How do you know?
I know for 100% sure. Because Jatamba.
It could be anything.
Sebe. Dankote won ba many years ni. Inti dan ne ma metimu no na temadan ya gasem ni this year.
Temanso the gasem ne ben.
No, I love him on that, but I'm just trying to be fair.
No, I get what you mean.
Yes.
Even in advertisement,
yes,
you are not supposed to advertise your product, bringing the other product down.
It is very bad. I know.
That's why Tigo and MTN and things, they would fight.
Yes.
They can only fight with Callis. But you never see them mentioning any of their products.
Yes. Into your professionalism partner or below
that line was below the belt.
It was below the belt.
But it's also a big up for Jatta Cement.
Yes, but you see, it could be bigger. Next time it could be other cement and somebody with damn Jatta Cement.
Okay, someone can also do it for
damn Jatta Cement.
But can we argue that this is maybe a business for Sarkodie? For it is a business to promote Jatta Cement in that regard.
We name about law too much, but it could bring him to court too at the same time. Because why do you have to call my product in your song? Your song is a product you are bringing out, you are selling. Why do you have to call my product's name in your song and make it look negative?
You agree?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
I say, and professionally, like Exo will say, it's you don't shine by dimming another person's light. It's never done. So yes, he was trying to play on Machaj Sejata. Find another way of bringing the cement inside. But when you
Mama Kamoshe Mata, simple. No,
My charge said Jatamu Makan Mushe.
No, a serious punchline.
Okay. The gasem thing in there.
It's very bad.
Okay,
it's very bad.
It's okay. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's play the other one. So my guys will also do same. This is still the review, or better still the breakdown of No Pressure, sponsored by SAC Natives. They bought data for me to stream, and I hope that they will be professionals to listen to everything in good faith. XO, so Philly Casper's home.
Casper is tight.
Yeah,
he's on point.
No, he came for the competition.
Yeah. He's on point.
He came for the competition.
For a second, Easy Sarkodie, I'm used to his style and his punchlines. Yeah, but all of a sudden, we should not pay attention to him. Like I'm listening, I'm enjoying. And to Casper Bemuno, I mean, it was a right choice for the song. Yeah, it was a right choice for the song. It was the right choice for the song. I mean, this album is tight from intro. I could see that this album has become. Sarkodie wants to talk to a lot of people. He's got a lot on his chest, and this is the only way he will get attention.
That's true.
You have to come hard when you're a rapper. No matter what, you have to come hard. And to me, Oba very hard. And we good to say, review raw cut. So you feel the drama and you feel the everything in it. I mean, he's done what the songs are all different, but the other one, the one you played before this one, I'll be there.
The one with Emoji.
Yeah, that song will go. I'm sure that song will take the album far.
Really?
Yeah. That's to me.
Okay, that's what you see.
That's what I see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I think it's a beautiful song, man.
All
Trust
right.
me.
Now, Samuel Rasta, I'm sure. Let me get your opinion. We are wrapping up. We cannot play some more.
Sarkodie featuring Emoji Music was the most song was one of the best that I was waiting for.
Oh, okay.
And I've listened to and trust you me, I'm pleading with the SAC Natives. So Muni Sarkodie and Kasa. I think Wafa Bibi from Obrafo Honum with his album. Obrafo normally has a gospel track in all his album. And I see this was Sarkodie, and so I think that he's been consistent with that. Even Hope he wanted to feature Joe Metal, as he said it himself. So getting this opportunity to work with MOG Music and Sami Utienum now is just like the Black Americans, no kind of gospel, pepe. So I'm pleading, said this time there should be a visual for this one because visuals never come just as though kind this is a very beautiful record a bit me a call far and I'm pleading says Sarkodie visuals for this particular one. It's very important.
All right, Ro, we are wrapping up.
I think
you can do your general remarks after. I know you have listened to other songs.
I think the one with Casper now Sarkodie has created one impression. I've forgotten the rapper now.
Let me mention this. I know people are saying they are loving this, and that. Unfortunately, we are not able to play all the songs. The best you can do is to go stream yourself to listen to the song. Then you can appreciate the body of work Sarkodie has done. As a matter of fact, last night I slept whilst I was listening to the songs. I woke up with my earpiece still in my ears. You understand? So I think that if you really want to appreciate the album, find some time, go on to all the digital platforms. This morning it's everywhere on other platforms, so listen and appreciate it as well. Ro,
I think that the album is very, very tight because on Wangasa making it clear. I think the reason why he mostly during his conversation whilst promoting this album, he mostly directed it to SAC Nation because once it rules our fan base debates now. Most of them want to use something that their artists have in order to use it as a material to brag. Yes, so most of the things that he said in even the songs in the Krano has to do with things on his chest, like XDO said, or when Yama be a person or catcher industry. And I think this album presented itself very, very well. And again, the one with Casper, I was trying to recollect the last feature Sarkodie with I think a rapper. No more case wa meda rapper no. Yes. Which is why I think Casper came. Yes,
that was Kali Jones. Yeah,
Casper came in hard on this one. because I think Sarkodie has created a mark on the African continent. Say Sarkodie feature now also your colleague rapper, and you don't come, you might end up with that same kind of comment.
Calligraph Jones,
Say Wameda on Esanemanyamano, and he's also trying to cement South supremacy on the African continent. Say he's the best rapper in Africa. Now Ghana, we don't talk about Ghana again with regards to Sarkodie. What things was cemented you know, and which is why Casper also came in hard like that.
Yeah.
Because I think for Casper Flow, no, I felt Sarkodie on Casper. Yeah. Listening to Sarkodie's part, no, I felt him as a normal Sarkodie DBIT, no, but listening to Casper's flow felt like Sarkodie also proving some point to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I felt, and I think the way Sarkodie is for branding and way programming and anybody that he brings on board brings their A game.
Exactly. If you don't come hard,
no,
you are not going to be seen.
You can't.
You don't come hard, you're not going to be seen.
Yes, and with regards to comments,
okay.
Charlie, the sky is just the limit.
Let me do one quick interview. I'll be back, and I'm saying that we are still talking about all the activities on the album, and I'm going online. I'm traveling to Kumasi, where Portfolio DMC, he is an event MC, media personality. He has been behind most of the Asaka or the drill movement in Kumasi. He's put out a post, and I want us to read the post and get some understanding from him. He actually posted Kwesi Arthur's photo, and he added this caption: "You saved the album, Charlie." And he brought the emoji, the thank you or the amen emoji. And he said, "Congratulations at Kwesi Arthur. 99.9% of the album content was just the expected, uncensored shit, FUCK, Jimmy, and all the swear words in the industry hypocritically claim, and all the swear words. The industry hypocritically claims they can't play Asaka because of these words. But all the same, congratulations to the project. At least hard work went into it. For the creation of the album, I can score 100%. But for content, Kwesi Arthur was the project savior." So in short, what he's saying is that the album, as he was expecting, had 99% of the usual rap and swear words. In fact, swear words and rap, they are friends. Swear words and rap, they are friends. And that is what he's saying, that he thinks Kwesi Arthur did some magic. Let me get some more explanation from him. Portfolio, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Big man, how are you doing today?
I'm amazing. You?
I'm also doing very fine. I'm doing very fine. I'm so happy to hear from you finally. Let's go straight to business because of time. I just read a post you have put out on, I think on Facebook, I guess.
Hello?
Portfolio, I just read a post from you. Is it captured, or was it captured from Facebook?
Yes, I think yes. Early this morning, I made that post. Yes, it's coming from myself.
Okay, great. Now, you were saying that what you were expecting, obviously, will be the uncensored SHIT, the FUCK, the Jimmy, and all the swear words, and that you think that Kwesi Arthur saved the album with content. Can you explain it further? What do you mean exactly?
Right, Brother, good morning to yourself and your listeners. I mean, you know, when you're talking any issue that revolves around Sarkodie, it's very sensitive because he has huge following, and so it's very difficult for people to appreciate it from an objective point of view than the reality. However, some of us are here to face the facts, irrespective of the following and all that. And this is not in any way to rubbish the hard work of Sarkodie, because I acknowledge that, of course, Sarkodie's album decoration and packaging of this album is top notch and then cannot be disputed. However, I want to register a high level of disappointment in the content. Yes, I wouldn't raise this argument on the international front when I'm facing any other country, but within the borders of Ghana, I will hit it hard on it. In that, first of all, I personally was disappointed in the feature. Now, I heard you say that rap goes with this swear words and all that. Like, the white man has tagged the rap genre a braggadocio genre.
Exactly.
And so it means that anything you say in those, in anything you put in words in the form of rap must reflect your actual lifestyle at this point in Sarkodie's life. I feel that the features I was expecting in the midst of some of us who are tipping him as a material that is able to, rub, that we can rub, as a material that we can rub in the faces of the Burna Boys and the Davido. Now, I was disappointed in the features in the first place. However, with this one, the rationale behind the post was that Sarkodie, at this point in his career, for this album, sounded so predictable. This anytime you toddle in between songs, it feels like you are listening to a recycled version of the other song you played before playing the other one. Except the selected few. Coachella was the song that did it for me. Was the song that resonated for me, that he showed that kind of versatility that I felt, wow, Sarkodie has really swept me off my feet with versatility. Apart from that, it feels like I was listening to the Alpha EP, the usual braggadocio. I have this, I have that. These words that are radio unfriendly, which was highly predictable. And so for me, I felt that Sarkodie, yes, I appreciate the hard work that has gone into it. But the content and how it resonates and what really defines the expectation of the album, I feel the Kwesi factor or the middle touch of Kwesi on the album is still the reigning supreme project on the album. So this defines that I've always said that he continues to be the greatest or the biggest rapper, but can never be the best rapper, because there's many elements of rap that Sarkodie still lacks, which I feel yes, it's not his fault. You capitalize on your advantage as a braggadocio rapper and they hit hard on it. But this becomes predictable that at this point in your career where now you are a corporate, you are more cut for a corporate, you find if it's hip hop, that's fine. If you tell us the album is not for everybody, I understand, because he has said earlier that maybe this album reflects his current state of mind and the kind of people he meets, and then his encounter, and then the luxurious pedestal he has gotten to now. So it's understandable. But then the album and the facility as matching the hype, for me, the Coachella was the deal breaker for me for this album. And so I felt disappointed in a way already. I felt Sarkodie at this point in his career shouldn't, the hype of his album or the savior of his album shouldn't revolve around SHATTA. This time around, it should be that material where the Burna Boys and the Davidos will shake anytime they see project coming from Sarkodie. I expected a much more richer feature, and I also expected a much more, spiced up content with variety. So for me, it's still the Coachella factor that is that song that has saved the album. The rest are just, I feel, a recycling of the same. You feel like, okay, I've listened to this. Is it not the same content that he's saying? And which is highly predictable of a typical Sarkodie. That sounds like a template of rap. Emoji, yes, the Emoji Sarkodie collaboration, I think, yes, also gave a little bit swerve of the usual predictable Sarkodie. However, in general, I can say Coachella is really still the savior of the whole No Pressure album.
I see.
The decoration was worth the hype, but the content, I feel, was not working. Maybe it will grow on us, but this for the song to become a household album, as I feel that it was going to surpass the highest, the everything. The previous project. I think No Pressure album was highly packaged and decorated, but the content, I beg to differ. You can't count that three songs that is really going to register that high level of presence and resonate with it, unless of course he has a particular target audience for the album. That one is understandable. So yes, he's still the biggest, most decorated rapper and all the accolades in terms of rap achievements. But he could have still fight his way of being the best rapper of the album. But however, SHATTA still remain that he is the savior of the project, though. That was my honest opinion.
I see. Now let me ask this very final question before you leave me. Were you expecting all the songs to be like the Coachella kind of songs on a 15-track album? Because on an album, obviously you would want diversities, you would want differences, you would want to enjoy all bits from the artist and the people he featured. Now that you have singled out Coachella to be the one with the best of materials we're looking for, so I'm asking that, were you expecting all the 15 songs to be like the Coachella thing?
No, certainly not. Certainly not. But what I'm saying is that revisit the project. Now you switch from one project to another, and you feel it's an extension of the same old story. Now versatility comes here when the storyline is different, the style and delivery is different, and then the target is different. That one will reflect and represent the entire listenership base of who a typical Sarkodie fan should be. But this one feels like, okay, now you listen to the intro. The intro talk about you all and the F and the S and the S. Now you come to the one with gigs and it's the same thing. Vibration is the same braggadocio. No Fugazi is the same braggadocio. With Casper Noves is the same braggadocio. So it makes you feel like if you center the 70% or 80% of the project around the same content and braggadocio, that really can't define Sarkodie, giving us something new beyond what he's been doing every day. Then we can use that majority to classify the album towing a particular line. And so if the 16 project has given me which like highest, his highest album really defines that album where fine you go to that non-technical or average or lay listener, that lay listener is able to resonate with a particular like some tracks on the album. The hardcore hip hop person is able to pick like 4. The hybrid person is able to go in for that. That will ignite the debate where Sarkodie will really give us that full package material of an artist that we know him to be. But for this one, as I'm listening to the intro, listen to you feel that it's just an extension of the same old, it's me, I have done it, and then F my enemies. You see, and I feel yes, that should be for a particular target audience or market, but then we should also have that feel of a Sarkodie where the other people, so that versatility didn't do it for me. And I feel that for those you featured, I feel there is a time Sarkodie, like his own fan, maybe we register disappointment, but for the sake of being biased on social media because he controls the Twitter space, they wouldn't be able to say it. But they have secretly, out behind closed doors, said, this time around, I mean, we're expecting the No Pressure album, like the features. I mean, we might say gigs, we might say Wale or whatever, but I mean, if you see some of the things Sarkodie is saying in his album, it means that he has the capacity to put certain artists that will really shake the Nigerian industry and make them feel like, hey, Charlie, this guy speed up. I have signed contract $500,000. I mean, you walk the talk. You walk what you say in your content at this point in your career. You are cementing your brand as the Jay-Z kind of brand where they walk what they say in their content. So I feel yes, it qualified by Ghanaian standards. It qualified for an excellent album. But to rub shoulders with the big giants when this time around the Grammys, and we are keeping us a Grammy materials where you have to rub shoulders with the big giants, Sarkodie's album with this one, I would hold back the percentage for now for the sake of the sanity of the show. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Portfolio, for talking to us. Yeah. We will continue with this some other day, right?
That's fine, sir.
All right. The album is No Pressure, and you've heard the views of Portfolio. I'm sure we can only take it as such and move on. Roland, wrap up for me. There is a big.
To me, I don't see any. Yes, because T. Same. Okase Coachella, is centered around Kwesiata. That Coachella song, Krano, the hook, was being paid for to use. And to know
what do you mean by what?
Is it not this guy's song? And Sarkodie has confirmed that they had to go and pay royalties to use it.
Okay.
So if you are talking of something creative, said they have said Obia creative hook hook no the hook has already been there. And you know what is that kind of say Kwesiata Emma it hosts on the album. That's a fallacy. You shouldn't even talk like that. And also Mayan tried to compare Sarkodie is a rapper. Sarkodie is not a singer like Davido. He's not a singer like Burna Boy. So if you want to listen to albums, go and listen to Casper. Go and listen to
Nasty C.
Yes, Nasty C and those people and compare. Why do we always have to criticize in a way? Say you consider who you are talking about. Sarkodie is not our usual singer. So don't expect Sarkodie to come and give us that kind of he is a rapper.
Exactly.
And that is what he has proven on this album.
And when it comes to rap, like he said, it comes with that braggadocious kind of thing.
Yes.
I said with rap.
Yes, this is a rap
I
album.
knew the swear words were surely going to be in there. You can never take swear words away from rap.
This is it. This is actually
Unless
rap
the person
album.
is an urban gospel rapper.
And come on, which was really created. And but to just go and give the credit to SHATTA there, I think he's not being fair.
Belt. Okay, thank you. We are wrapping up. On the reviews. We are done. We'll continue some other day.
Portfolio did not even follow much of the conversation with regards to Sarkodie's explanation as to how the whole No Pressure album came about. You know, Sarkodie, during his interviews, has stated clearly, say he's moved from time now where he was just trying to build a listenership. He was trying to get people's attention, and we know one of the ways of getting people's attention here in Ghana is by storytelling, which is what we received mostly on Coachella, because he was telling a story about a lady, which is how come even Kwesi Arthur hook ever complimented Sarkodie's rap. And the reason why that song seemed to be big on the album, or to be big to portfolio, is because of the storyline, one, and the fact that he can also relate to the hook too. We know where hip hop originated from. I say Kasahari, but the difference between us and maybe the outside hip hop is that most of the content has to do with bragging, but here we fuse it with content like storytelling, which is why Obrafo will make a whole rap, but you can there's a story in there. Lord Kenya will make a whole rap, there's a story that you can follow. And mami bi friana papa bi kohano call say a rap, but you can follow. Exdo is here, you can listen to almost all his rap, a story all can. But most of the Inkofona here copy with regards to rap and hip hop has to do with bragging.
Wrapping up. Thank you.
Has to do with bragging. It is I think David Wafe Sarkodie moment of storytelling. Which is why he's speaking like that.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Na, how about production quality? Let me give that to you.
Production A class. I mean
positive.
Tops. I think I give it to him. I look at even the album cover, the design,
the packaging,
like that.
Yeah,
you know, and even the title, No Pressure. Maybe found two angles. I'd say, okay, the first one is to see and make sure industry na me mommy pressure. And I say, okay, maybe I made Drew no, me new be antri. And mini pressure.
As
I say, it's the packaging is beautiful, the production tops, and I think he had a couple of producers on there, and everybody brought their A game. I don't know what conversation he had with them before, but it was like, yeah, so I'm competing with someone, so as a the rhythm of the gods are, you know, that kind of thing. Being him say, I need to bring my A game on the project so that yes, I can make my mark and make the project a success. And I think production wise, tops.
Okay, thank you. Exo, your final words on what we've listened to so far?
Yeah, I think for now what I've listening to is good. It's pure. I can see Sarkodie lyrical content. You see, when it comes to rap, the more you free up your chest, the more you come out with your words and your punchlines. You see, I'm sure along the line they will give us a edited version that we can use.
DJ Sticker was in touch with Angel. Maybe they are busy. It's too early to get all.
I haven't listened to all the album. There could be some songs like the one this guy Portfolio is talking about on the album, but maybe we are listening to this one. But for this one, I'll Be There is the one that I'm choosing. That song is brilliant. I can see music, not just talking. I can feel that music thing, you know. I can feel that like some, you know, real rap musician rapping on a beat. Composition, yeah, that's the right word. You know what I mean? Punchlines, everything, music, technically, everything is on point. But the rest is more normal flavor we've been listening to all the time from Sarkodie and all that. So it's good. It's good. Let's wait to listen to the album itself, and I think
please do listen to it. Do listen to it. And if you're also here and you've not listened to the album, it is available on Spotify, iTunes, Audio Mac, and I want to believe it to be on Boomplay as well. Yet to confirm though. But you can also listen to some of the songs on YouTube as well. Yesterday, Sarkodie shared some audio slides on his YouTube channel. That is Sarkodie. Go listen to the album, and now you can have your freedom to do the reviews just as we are doing here. We are not done with it. I'm sure in subsequent days we will be looking at some areas. Then we will also do another review about that.